Okay, just for information, this presentation is getting recorded.
Sure.
And then we can circulate it to anybody else who wants to see. Some of the people message me that they are not able to join at this time. So
Okay.
they want a recording.
All right. Sure.
So Harshit, there are a couple of things, and some of the people asked me if you would be presenting in English or whether you would be doing it in some other language.
Whatever you
So
say.
I told them that because I think there are people who are joining who do not understand Gujarati or who even do not understand Hindi.
So English is okay?
Everybody fine with English? Okay, you want Gujarati or what you want?
We can do even mix, khichdi.
Yeah, so I think let people.
I think English and a mix of
English and a mix of
Gujarati Hindi is fine. I think most people can understand.
Achha. Harshit bhai, which all languages you know? Then we can do a little bit of Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam.
Yeah, I'm okay with Tamil.
Chinese is bad. Chinese is bad.
Except Chinese, any language is fine.
English Gujarati
We'll do a nice masala khichdi, no worries.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all these people that you see Harshit bhai as participants are friends and family only.
All right. Okay. Okay.
And they're all over the country. Some
Wonderful.
of them are from Chennai, as I can see, some from Mumbai, some from Hyderabad, some from I think these are the places that I can see in Mumbai. There are lots of places, right from South Mumbai.
All right. That's great. That's great.
To you sitting in Borivali, to somebody sitting in Ghatkopar, sitting in Vadala.
That's great. So, all joined? Or a few more people coming?
I think you can start.
We'll start? Yeah? All right. Okay. So, Vijay bhai, thank you very much for organizing this program. And this, we are doing it for the community, not for myself or for Vijay bhai. But this, we are doing it for our nation. We are doing it for our universe. Yeah. So, thank you everyone for spending time and joining us here today. So we want to discuss something very different, yet very connected with what's going on right now. Yeah. In between, in case if you have any questions, feel free to raise your hand or unmute and just ask. We can sort it out, or we can even sort out the questions after we finish our program. Yeah, either ways. So my friends, of late, what has happened is that the mind is getting impacted because of so many things happening around us, so many things we are reading, so many things we are hearing, with so many people we are talking around all over. Yeah, so this is what struck me. It is the right time that we start working on the mind of people and help them in neutralizing the effect. So just to give you a brief idea, I am a Vastu consultant. Yeah, and we practice Vastu in a very different way. So we practice Vastu to neutralize the energy flow of the place. Yeah, to upgrade the energy level of the place. So there are two ways to market. Should we mute?
Suraj, I think need to mute. Suraj needs to mute. There's a lot of noise coming from his place.
Suraj.
services.
सूरज ने आवाज वो
आज से
कैसे
I think
Now, Tejas, you are needing to mute.
I'll do that. Yeah. So the way we can market our services of Vastu, there are two ways. Yeah. So my teacher, she's based in London, and she always says that whenever you go into a property, and in case if you see a property which is absolutely weak, absolutely weak, the moment you see a compass and you feel it is not a right property for those occupants, and those occupants are already staying in that property since years, then don't put ever fear in the mind of the occupant. So suppose if I say, oh, this property, this will happen, that will happen, then what will happen is it will start manifesting. Yeah. The other way to market service in a very easy way is the moment I walk into the property, we are experts in finding problems. Yeah. We can find problems like this in a property. So I can give you 10 things that this will happen, this will happen, this will happen, this will happen. Create a fear psychosis. And then immediately what happens? I get a big check from you. Yeah. So no, that is not the right way. So the right way is that we should work on the mind of the people first, and then we should start working on the property. Yeah. So I'll give you one example of the mind. So yesterday while we were discussing with Vijay Bhai, one example struck me. Today I'm having some different example is that I don't like bindis. Yeah, ladies finger. मुझे पसंद नहीं है वो somehow. ठीक है? Now, the mind, the information that is registered in my mind because of one or two experiences. Yeah, it's not that something real. But at one place, I was there once invited in Rajasthan. Yeah. Now, there was a nice, beautiful, excellent, fantastic ladies finger sabji and roti. Okay. I ate. And then somehow, in the night, my stomach got upset. Badly. Yeah. Next day, I somehow managed my work, and then I came back to Mumbai and I took medication. So what happened is, on that day, there was a trigger in my mind that bindi is not suitable to you. Yeah. So the moment now I see bindi, the mind says, oh, your stomach will get upset. Oh, your stomach will get upset. Yeah. So this was happening, recurring. Then I tried bindi at some other place. And yes, it was happening. One fine day, what I decided is, I told my mind, relax, just relax, calm down. Yeah, we will give one more try. So I tried. Yes, I don't like that is there. But once I was there in Hyderabad. I was then a remote location of Hyderabad, and there was only bindi and dal and rice available. There was nothing else available. I tried. I ate little. It was fantastically done. Then I ate again. It was fine. And that day, my stomach didn't get upset. So what happened is, the wrong trigger in the mind which was created, that was having bigger impact than the right triggers. This is very common with all of us. Yeah. So daily, there are so many wrong, unwanted informations getting registered in our mind, which interacts every minute, every second, and which sometimes even overrules our consciousness. Yeah. So today, what we are going to discuss is Vastu for consciousness. Yeah. So the way we do Vastu for the property, what we do is we say, you place this here, you have your kitchen here, you have a planter here, you have a window here, you have a door here, etc. Same way, in our mind, there are placements. There are placements of different things. Now, this is what we need to correct. Wherever we are placing things, जहाँ पे भी वो अगर गलत हो रहा है, you know, so then we need to identify क्या गलत हो रहा है, where we are creating errors, and then we need to rectify that. All right. Yeah. So in mind, there are two layers. Yeah. If you divide the mind, there are two layers, the left brain and the right brain. To make it very simple, in mind, there are thoughts. So thoughts keep on coming up and down, up and down, up and down. And there is other part which is called as wisdom, which is your insight, what we say. Yeah. Now, thoughts. What is happening currently? So currently, lot of people around the globe are getting entangled in the virus situation, correct? So they are seeing their phones, they are seeing on email, they are seeing on TV, they are calling people, and the topic of discussion today is only one thing. I think Paresh Bhai and Galaxy tab needs to be muted.
Harshit, what I suggest is you can as host mute all of them.
I am not having that command of host. So
You are.
okay. Yeah, okay, fine.
You can mute all. You can mute all.
Okay, yeah. All right, it's done. Yeah. Okay. I'll just
remove the speaker. Remove the speaker. Come back.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So what happens is, now the moment we talk with so many people, the moment we interact with so many people, plus the moment we see videos of so many things, the information is getting reinforced. The negative information is getting reinforced. The moment now you talk about virus, say there is a cure now. Let's say doctors have worked out and the cure is ready. Even though there is cure, what is happening? The thing which is negative is getting reinforced. Yeah, because of my positivity of it. So yesterday, Vijay, after our call, director of a company, and he's having about 3,000 people in his group. So he's quite intellectual. Yeah, he's quite learned. He's having footprint all across India. Evening he's calling me, panicked, completely panicked, calling me and he's saying, Dr. Kapadia, you know something? I said, what? What happened? The world is going to end. I said, who told? No, I realize that this is happening, that is happening, so I feel world is going to end. What is your thought? Such a learned man talking like this. That means there is one fear, one thought, what is created in his mind, and now he's visualizing that thing. So what is happening? It's panic. It is getting recorded in his mind in a wrong direction. So I made him understand things, I made him pacify, and then night before sleeping, he called me. He said, I'm feeling comfortable. Yeah. So simple things is, friends, I would like you to now assess the thoughts what are entering into your mind. Yeah. Whether it is to do with virus, whether it is to do with your home, whether it is to do with your work. Understand what type of thoughts are coming into your mind. The moment you feel that thought is negative, your thought आपके काम का नहीं है. The moment you understand, the moment you realize, let the thought come, no problem. I'm not saying that you stop thinking. नहीं, आप सोचिए. Allow the thoughts to come in, but identify कीजिए. The moment you identify the thought, and if you understand कि वो thought negative है, काम का नहीं है, just keep it aside. Keep it on a side and start working on something that relaxes the mind. Start working that gives you positivity. It could be music, it could be dancing, it could be drawing, any activity which gives you positivity. Yeah, this is very, very important, especially in the current time. The other thing what I would like to discuss out with you is, a lot of people now are saying you do this, like today's example. Our PM sir has told today that evening, night, 9 o'clock, we need to light diyas. We need to switch off the lights. Yeah. Do you think it is going to work? Do you think it is going to work? Can somebody unmute and interact with me? Yeah, anybody can unmute yourself and interact with me. So do you think it is going to work? Lighting lamps at 9 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, it will work.
Okay, how is it going to work?
Yes, PM told, no?
Yes, no, because PM told we light diyas and the virus will vanish.
Yeah, I think so. Everybody thinks so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you something.
Oh,
It's at least going to motivate people.
Okay, I'll tell you something. So yes, it'll work, but how it'll work? Yeah, how it is going to work? So with the diyas, what is important is, one is we do diyas mechanically just for the sake of doing, and second is we do diyas with our intention, with our heart, yeah, with full energy, and along with diyas, like right now 9 o'clock we did diya, 9 to 9:10, whatever, 9 to 9:09 we did diyas, and the moment 9:15 we go and open our WhatsApp or open our TV, yeah, or open our videos, call family and friends. अभी वायरस का इतना नंबर हो गया, ये हो गया, वो हो गया. Those diyas are not going to work. Those diyas will work the moment we stop interacting and analyzing the situations. Yes, to keep an update, you take an update. I don't say, I am not denying that you stop watching TV. I'm not denying that you stop talking with your friends. No problem. You take an update, but summarize the update, reduce the time that you're spending in analyzing the situation of virus, and increase the time in spreading positivity. All right? Yeah, do you get it now? Yeah. Now, the reason why we wanted to have this interaction with all of you is that a lot of people are now analyzing from where the virus has come, how it has come, why it has come. What I would request you is, let us go in a different track altogether. Let us not go into the past and see what has happened. Let us see the future. So, our human energy, every human radiates energy. Every thought that we have in our mind radiates frequency. What had happened last so many years is that human had exploited earth a lot. Left, right, center, the level of pollution, the level of disturbances that was happening on Mother Earth. The simple thing is, a lot of people spit on Mother Earth. What happens? The energy of Earth gets disturbed. All right. So what is the full name of Earth? Anybody can tell me full name of Earth in any language, Hindi, English, Gujarati. Anybody can unmute and tell me the full name of Earth.
Vasundhara.
Yeah. What else? What is the other name of Earth? How do we call Earth as?
Mother. We call Earth as our mother.
Mother Earth. Mother Earth. Yeah. So Diptibin rightly said Mother Earth. Yeah. Dharti Mata. Correct? Do we ever say Dharti Kaka or Dharti Masi, Dharti Masa? Never.
જોઈએ છે આનંદ છે હજી.
Yeah. So what happens? Why do we call this as Mother Earth? Why not uncle? Why not father? Because Earth produces energy. Earth produces everything. Yeah. The moment we understand this, we start realizing that we need to start respecting Mother Earth. Yeah. So very important is, now as a community, let us decide how we are going to conserve Mother Earth. The entire Vastu, yeah, is based on the science of Mother Earth. So it is very important that if you want your Vastu to be strong, whether you are living in an apartment or a house or wherever, it is built on Mother Earth. So let us understand, let us analyze within our family कि हम अभी धरती की रक्षा कैसे करेंगे, वो धरती की एनर्जी को हम उस आगे कैसे बढ़ाएंगे, धरती की एनर्जी को how are we going to make it powerful. Yeah, so few examples what I'll give you is recycling, reusing things. All right, avoid spitting on earth, avoid throwing garbage on earth, add plants. Yeah, make earth green. So these are very, very simple example to conserve earth energy. One simple example what I'll give you is, if you go in our olden days, we had a habit that we used to keep our shoes and chappals outside the house and then we used to enter inside the house. Even today, a lot of people follow this, right? The moment you walk barefooted on Mother Earth, you absorb earth energy into your body. So let us think creative ways. And once we go on presentation, you will come to know a lot of things about it. Yeah. So let us understand and let us see how we can conserve earth energies. Yeah, to the best of our ability. Yeah, you have some question, please. Yeah, you can unmute and speak, please. Sandeep bhai. Yeah. Yeah, I unmuted you. Yeah, Sandeep bhai, you have some question?
No, by mistake.
All right. Okay. All right. So let us see that how we can enhance the energy of Mother Earth. Okay. Now, next, what we'll do is we'll go to the presentation and we'll discuss out things on presentation.
Yeah, I would suggest if you can start your presentation.
Yes. So let our planet be healed. Yeah. Vastu for consciousness, let our planet be healed. Now, when we're driving a car, and if there is a truck or a bus in front of us, do we feel comfortable? Yeah. Anybody? What do you feel? Anybody can unmute and speak. When you're driving a car on a highway and you're going in a nice speed and there's a truck or bus in front of you.
We wish to have a clear vision.
Clear vision, right? So the moment there is a truck or bus in front of you, your mind gets blocked. So we start either honking or we try to overtake. Yeah. Why? Because if there is some hurdle in your mind or hurdle in vision, the mind stops functioning. Mind says, oh, this is hurdle, let's move, let's move, let's move. It finds out ways to move, Now today, let's say the virus is right now hurdle in front of us. Yeah, it is a truck in front of us, or it is a bus in front of us, or it is a trailer in front of us, in front of our car. What should we do? And there is no way, we are honking, we are not able to go out. Yeah, because there's traffic ahead. Let's say there's traffic ahead. Or the road is single road and the truck is moving. What is the right way? So the right way is that let our car slow down. The moment our car slows down, there will be a distance between that truck or trailer and our car. The moment there is distance between the truck and the car, the mind will become fresh. The mind will become powerful. The mind will start thinking. So same way, what we are doing right now is we are now understanding that we have to slow down. The moment you slow down and the moment you surrender, there's nothing that we can do to this truck. So the moment we surrender, we get answer. The moment you surrender to the universe, we'll start getting answer. All right. So very important is, let us see how we can change this situation into positive. Yeah. Now, there are two dimensions that we can think. One is a horizontal dimension and one is a vertical dimension. Okay. Now, horizontal dimension is all about Mother Earth. Vertical dimension is upgrading the energy of your inner consciousness. Okay. So if You are seeing a picture of a city, from ground floor. The vision of the city is different, right? Same way, let us now elevate our inner consciousness so that whatever problem we see in our life, whether it is virus or whether it is anything, X, Y, Z, let us see that from a completely different perspective rather than seeing it as a problem. All right. So it's very important for all of us that slowly हमारा inner consciousness जो है उसको हम slowly आगे बढ़ाएंगे. This we have information which Vijay Bhai will send it across. I'll send it across to Vijay Bhai and he'll send it across to you all. The affirmation is we request the divine power to detoxify, cleanse, and create healing energies for Mother Earth, people of our country, and the entire universe in totality with absolute protection. We surrender and rejoice watching the divine power take control. Now, this is a thought process that we have created. Now, what we suggest to all the community is that afternoon 12 o'clock, midnight 12 o'clock, morning 6 o'clock, evening 6 o'clock is a time when energy changes, energy shift hoti hai wo time pe. So let us chant this affirmation at afternoon 12 o'clock and evening 6 o'clock. From wherever you are, from your comfort zone, let us read this affirmation together and create positive frequencies to allow the earth energies to heal faster. But again, there's a catch. ये affirmation पढ़ लिया आपने, and then immediately you start seeing news discussion about virus. This affirmation is of no use. Yeah. So we minimize the time that we are going to discuss about that and utilize our time in creating positive energy. Whether you create positive energy for yourself, positive energy for the universe, for your company, for your family, whatever you like, or for your children, for your parents, whatever you like, whatever way you want to utilize it. Yeah. Next, very important is that it is important now to follow healthy lifestyle, which I'm sure a lot of people have started realizing. I was just on a call a few minutes back. So what they told is that they have converted from entire non-vegetarian cycle to plant-based diet. So there are so many people now getting converted into plant-based diet. So it is a really good sign that healthy lifestyle is now going to pick up. Now again, coming back to the mind. So as you can see on the presentation, we discussed there is thinking mind and there is wisdom mind. Now thinking mind, what happens is there are thoughts which are coming in and out, in and out. And wisdom mind helps us in getting feelings. Yeah. So I think this is going to happen. Yeah. I think this is like this. Versus I feel good, I feel positive, I feel affirmative. Yeah. So this is how the two languages they change. Now on, we'll realize that if we have negative thoughts, we will not connect them with our feelings. The moment you connect negative thoughts with your feelings, when these two gets combined, the things become real. Yeah. So very important is कि thoughts अगर negative है, keep it at par. Don't connect it with your feelings. Yeah. So this thinking mind is to do with intellect, which gets recorded, and this is to do with our inner wisdom, which is always there with us within. Now, whenever there is negative thought, and when you connect with feeling, it immediately works and disturbs your emotions, right? So identify unwanted thoughts and feed your mind immediately with thoughts that will help you to relax. So जैसे ही unwanted thought आपके mind में आया, आने दीजिए, no problem, but say no worries, immediately divert your mind so that your mind relaxes immediately. Yeah. Now, the thoughts, what come in mind, these are powerful to create thoughts into reality. Now, let's say there's a thought of fear, anxiety, stress, which is coming in the mind. Now, you add belief to it. Yeah. So, there's fear which is coming into the mind, which by default it comes for everyone. Even I get fearful. So, there's no worry. As an egg, I'm bold. No, even I get fear. No problem. Fear is coming. No problem. Let it come. But if you add belief to it, so fear plus belief, that means that reality is going to be accelerated. So if fear is coming, let it come. Immediately you identify it. Oh, this is a fearful thought that I'm getting. No worries. Don't mix your belief with it. Start changing your mind, diverting your mind into something affirmative. All right. Same way, जब हम ये affirmation करेंगे ना, when we are doing this affirmation, yeah. So if you're doing this affirmation just for the purpose or for the sake of doing it, or like आज जो हम candle करने वाले हैं या दिया करने वाले हैं, if you're just doing it mechanically, they don't work. But the moment we add our belief into it, the moment we add our faith into it, yeah, it helps in becoming reality, accelerated reality. Yeah. So this is how we use belief in both negative and positive. Okay. So let's transform the energy field and the universe along with our thoughts. So the first, what we have to do is, there are 5 easy things that we have to practice to transform this energy of the universe as well as transform our thoughts. So first thing, as we discussed, what we recommend everyone is that Mother Earth, take care of Mother Earth, nurture it, nurture the energy field to the best of your ability in whatever creative way you can do it. Utilize the energy of Mother Earth by walking in your house barefooted, at least for a few hours. Allow the earth energies to come into your body. Thinking. So stop cluttering your mind with unwanted informations and unwanted thoughts, whether it is anything, X, Y, Z subject, whatever. Don't clutter your mind with thoughts which are not essential. Yeah. In fact, work on thoughts which will start relaxing your mind. So the moment you are relaxed, the moment you are calm, automatically your energy will become better. Your efficiency will become better. Your frequency that you radiate will be better. That is how it is going to change the energy of Mother Earth, our planet. So very important is, let us see how we can relax and how we can create positive vibrations and positive thoughts. So one question is, where do you get the best of your ideas? Which location or which place or when do you get best of the ideas? Anybody can unmute and talk.
Hi, this is Reena.
Yeah,
We get our best thoughts in the bathroom.
exactly. So how many of you agree this? How many of you agree this?
I agree totally.
Me
Yeah?
too.
Yeah? How many else agree this? Yeah? So absolutely right. So the best place is bathroom. I'll tell you why. Yeah? The other place is when you're lying on the bed, when you're about to go to sleep. The other place is the moment you wake up, sometimes while having your meals. Yeah? So bathroom or toilet is a place where you give up, where your body is relaxed. The moment your body relaxes, it has capability to start giving you positive vibrations, ideas, creativity. So let's say there's a child and you tell child, you study, you do this, you do this, you do this. The moment you give pressure on the child, the energy of the child goes down, the efficiency goes down. But the moment you give a choice, yeah, the moment you help him in relaxing, the energy and efficiency goes up. Same is with our mind. So the moment you create stress, the efficiency goes down. Yeah. So relaxing thoughts, very important. The other important thing is harmony. Let us together focus on how we can enhance harmony within our family, within our office circle, within our friend circle, with our neighbors, with whomsoever, how we can be together. What I'm seeing last so many days, I'm talking with last so many people, I can already see a change in the level of harmony and peace with others. Humans have started realizing the importance of each other. Am I right? Yes. So harmony is very important. We all together now as a community, let's see how we can make our nation more harmonious rather than pulling legs of each other. Yeah. And lastly, gratitude. Very, very important is appreciate each moment of your life. So when you read that secret book, yeah, people are aware about secret. Have you read secret book or heard about secret?
Yes.
Yes. So secret, what they say is that you select 10 things, yeah, and give gratitude. 10 different things and give gratitude. What I would suggest you is, why 10? Why limit ourselves and why be mechanical? Why only 10 things or why only 12 things? Let gratitude be a part of all of us. It should be there from within, not mechanical. Yeah. So a person, when you go at somebody's house, you get a tray of water. One is mechanically उसको आप thank you बोलिए, and one is आप thank you अपने heart के अंदर से बोलिए, thank you भैया, thank you auntie, thank you मासी. What happens? That thank you, that gratitude is only upgrading your energy field, and it is also helping in creating harmony between two people. Yeah. So these 5 things, let us now follow together. Now, what I identified is there are 3 zones into our life. So looking at current situation, identify where you are right now. So first is a fear zone, where the person is panicked, a person gets disturbed very easily, and a person is so anxious that he keeps on calling and monitoring the situation. Yeah, very, very regularly. So right now the example is virus. Tomorrow it could be anything else. It could be a work challenge. It could be a home challenge, anything. Yeah. So the person who is in fear zone always does this. A person who is in learning zone surrenders, goes with the flow, because we understand that now this is not in our hands. People around the world are working to their best of their ability to help the entire universe to come back. Yeah. So surrender, be with the flow, go with the flow, and avoid consuming extra food, avoid wasting food, avoid watching unwanted news. Yeah. So those people are coming in learning zone. And the last zone is growing zone. In growing zone, what happens is we think about others. We think about our family, we also think about others. Yeah. We become grateful for whoever has helped us, whoever has supported us. We live in the present. We enjoy each moment of present, and we enjoy our work. So identify yourself which zone you are. And अगर आप fear zone में हैं, then आप slowly आप learning zone में आइए. And the target should be that each one of us now should come into growing zone. जैसे ही आप growing zone में आएंगे, your whole body's energy will be different. Yeah. The moment आपकी body का energy different रहेगा, it will help our universe, it will help our nation energies to change. Then what I studied is there are different gestures. जब हम कोई को greet करते हैं, जब हम कोई को मिलते हैं, there are different gestures that we use for greeting. So India में earlier days we used to touch the feet and people used to give blessings. Then we used to join hands, little modern, but today it was orthodox. But again, people have started realizing the importance of joining hands. In Japan, if you go, they bow. In Islamic culture, they do adab. So there are different cultures and different gestures. Now, this gesture, which is of joining hands, how important it is? It is very, very important. The moment you join hands in front of somebody, that means you're not surrendering. But the moment you join hand, that means you're welcoming him from your heart. तो आप जब हाथ जोड़ के नमस्ते करते हैं, that time the right and the left hand का जो energy है, that is getting connected. Your body is channelizing the energy flow. What we say is वास्तु में positive and negative energy combine होती है. It channelizes energy. It creates a harmonious feeling between you and the opposite person, a humble feeling. So let us all start greeting each other by joining our hands. Yeah. Now, in Vastu, there are two different cycles of energy. So one is going clockwise, which channelizes the energy flow, and one goes in a form of star, which destructs the energy flow. To make it simple, so हमारे पास 5 तत्व है, 5 एलिमेंट है. We have 5 elements. So I made it simple. Is we have water. Water, when you put water on earth with some seeds, then you get plants. When you burn plant or when you burn a tree, that is wood, right? Wood. When you burn wood, you get fire. When fire settles down, you get earth, ash. When earth condenses, you get metal. And again, back to water. Metal, when melt, turns liquid. So this is just to understand the 5 elements. Now, each of this element has month. These have months. So I've just written down here December, March, June, September. However, the months are quite detailed. So we are not getting into that details right now. But each element has year. That means each year has a combination of various elements. All right. So we are not getting into astrological aspect. I don't even know astrology, but we are getting into the aspect where we are seeing the elements that are present in one particular year. Same way हमारे घर में भी element अगर balanced है, all these 5 elements, if they are balanced in our house or in our office, the energy is harmonious. If there is an imbalance in element, the energy is disharmonious or not harmonious. So what we are to now analyze is कि 2020 year में कौन से element present है, कौन से element missing है, and how you can balance the energy of year 2020. Okay. Now, before we go to 2020, I will show you one more cycle, which is called as destructive cycle. Destructive cycle में क्या होता है? When any element is missing, say one of the element is missing, the cycle becomes destructive. So let's say if wood element is missing, yeah, what will happen? So the water will straight go to fire and hit the fire, create disturbances. So we say fire and water, they are not good friends. Water crashes with fire. Same way, if there's no earth element, then the fire and metal, if they're together, these both elements will crash because fire will melt the potency of metal. And if there's no water, and if there's wood and metal, then the metal will go and chop the wood or crash the wood. No fire, earth, what we say is wood crashes earth. Yeah. The earth cannot crash wood because earth के ऊपर wood grow होता है. Yeah, but the wood goes and crashes earth, and earth crashes water. Right? So these are 5 crashes, what we say. So in simple, what we want is balance between the 5 elements. Simple. Now let us understand what is in year 2020, which all elements are present in year 2020. So year 2020 does not have 5 elements. It only has 2 elements, fire and water. Now the moment fire and water are in excess, what happens? Anxiety, stress, fear, arguments, disharmony, disruptions. Yeah, and that is what we are now experiencing. So what is the solution? Yeah, the solution is that the moment you add an intermediate element in between, these 2 energies which are right now fighting will stop fighting. So the intermediate element is wood. The moment we introduce wood element, water will feed wood and wood will channelize energy to fire. There will not be direct communication between these 2 elements. How can we use this? The way to use this is very simple. My friends, I would request each one of you to adopt one plant with you and keep it anywhere in your home, your office. Yeah, don't keep it in your bedroom because plant might give carbon dioxide in bedroom, but keep it anywhere outside. Don't worry about direction. Don't worry which plant it is. At least for year 2020, make sure you have plant in your house. Each one of you take care of one plant. Yeah, and make sure that you take the energy from the plant. Take the energy from the plant. Take the oxygen from the plant. That means spend time with plant. That will help in balancing the energy of your own property. It will help in balancing the energy of year 2020. Yeah. So a lot of people.
Sorry, Harshit, I just
Yeah.
interruption, quick
Yeah.
question.
Please tell me.
If you're saying plant in the house,
Yes.
then is the balcony of the house also considered part of the house, or it has
Yes.
to be in
Yes.
the?
Yes. It can be in balcony. It can even be in your compound. It can
Okay.
even be in your compound. There is no need that we keep in our house on table. No problem. It can be in your factory. No problem. But what you are doing is you are taking care of one plant. That means now you're not going in the market and buying plant. No. Right now when there's lockdown, let lockdown be. No problem. Let's respect lockdown. जो भी आपके आसपास में पेड़ है ना, उसके just nurture that पेड़. All right. If you have it in your house, fine. If you don't have it in your house, try to nurture the tree, nurture a plant. Okay, let's be very, very practical. Yeah. The other thing is very important is now how many people right now, yeah, since say we are sitting in our home since last say 10, 12 days, whatever. Yeah. So how many people are going and opening the fridge and seeing what is present in the fridge, munching, closing back again after some time, going, opening the fridge, closing back? With how many people are you experiencing? Anybody? Yeah, you can unmute and tell. Yeah, is somebody experiencing this? जाके fridge खोलेंगे देखेंगे क्या है. We know what is there inside, but still we open the fridge.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Anybody else? So what is happening? I'll tell you. Mind requires oxygen. Mind needs oxygen. Now, because we are in home, we are inside 4 walls, the level of oxygen is limited. So what I would request is open the windows, open your windows, sit near windows, spend some time near windows, allow oxygen to come in. And in case if you have a plant out there, that will even help you in getting more oxygen. All right. Now, before we conclude, I would like to show you one short video which has really touched my heart and also a lot of others people's heart. Yeah, it's very touching and it's very, very informative video. So quickly, let's go through this video.
Trees may look like solitary individuals, but the ground beneath our feet tells a different story. Trees are secretly talking, trading, and waging war on one another. They do this using a network of fungi that grow around and inside their roots. The fungi provide the trees with nutrients, and in return they receive sugars. But scientists have found this connection runs far deeper than first thought. By plugging into the fungal network, trees can share resources with each other. The system has been nicknamed the Wood Wide Web. It's thought that older trees, fondly known as mother trees, use this fungal network to supply shaded seedlings with sugars, giving them a better chance of survival. Those trees that are sick or dying may dump their resources into the network, which might then be used by healthier neighbours. Plants also use fungi to send messages to one another. If they're attacked, they can release chemical signals through their roots, which can warn their neighbours to raise their defences. But like our internet, the Wood Wide Web has its dark side too. Some orchids hack the system to steal resources from nearby trees. And other species, like the black walnut, spread toxic chemicals through the network to sabotage their rivals. Arboreal cybercrime aside, scientists are still debating why plants seem to behave in such an altruistic way. The hidden network creates a thriving community between individuals. When you're next in woodland, you might like to think of trees as part of a big superorganism, chatting and swapping information and food under your feet.
So friends, how was the video? So
Super video.
yeah, so basically what this says is that when trees and plants can look after each other so much, why not human? Yeah. So my humble request to all of you is now, let us realize how important our life is, how important our community is. Let us start supporting our community, let us start supporting each other, and let us create our nation a better place to live in. Let us make Mother Earth much happier, much affirmative. Yeah, if somebody is not doing well and somebody is doing very well, let us not go and cut his or her legs, but in fact, let us go and support so that he or she is equally at par with everyone. Yeah, not by creating competition, not for doing some jealousy work, but let us see that how together we be harmonious, and let's start changing the energies into nice and livable energies. Yeah. So thank you very much for your time. Any questions, you can unmute and we can discuss out, please.
Harshit, bhai, quick question.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
like we discussed, that the interdependence, sustainability today is something that we are learning from each other, and we are learning new ways of conducting ourselves, whether it is work, whether it is at
Correct.
home. But,
Correct.
quite often we are also dependent on another person or another organization or another party to
Correct.
ensure that that cycle is completed.
Yes.
Often we may be doing the right thing or trying our best to do the right thing.
Correct.
But what happens in that interdependence if that chain is broken? That's
Yes.
what sometimes I wonder. Like, if we are looking at, for example, small example of segregating our garbage to say dry and wet, where wet can be put in compost pits and decompose.
Yes.
But what happens when the person we rely on does not complete that chain or follow that cycle?
I will
How
tell you.
does it,
I will tell you about it.
how can we change or help that?
I will tell you something about it. So I was passing by Delhi airport about maybe about 6 months back. The stories. Yeah, I was passing by from Delhi airport. Now I was running really, really behind my schedule. Yeah, I was very late and I had to take a flight back to Bombay. It was night and there was a long queue in the security. Now, when I was passing by and I was about to go towards security, what I saw is there was a garbage bin which is kept. Yeah. Now they have different bins, right? Wet, dry, what you said. Yeah. So there's wet, you put in wet, dry, you put in wet, plastic, you always segregate it, right? Now the person was cleaning that garbage bin. Yeah. So what he did is he opened the box and he was having one big bag and he was putting all the garbages in one bag. Yeah. So here as a human, we have segregated it. But what he did is he collected and he mixed everything together. So I told him, my friend, what are you doing this? Yeah. Why are you doing this? Because you have made us to separate the things, and why are you mixing things? So what happens is, one is, let's do our duty. Beyond that, it is not in our hand. How the opposite person is taking, whether he's taking in an affirmative way, negative way, we don't know about it. But it is important for us that we do right things and we work in a right direction. So at least we have done our job and then we surrender. Right? Yeah, Deeptiben, anything you want to talk?
No, I think that was my only question, is
Yeah.
wondering how the chain gets complete.
Let us do the right thing. What opposite person is taking, whether he's taking in a right way, wrong way, that is secondary. But at least as a community, we know what we are doing and we know that we are on right track. Yeah. Yeah. Any question, please?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
How do we control our thoughts?
Yeah. So thoughts cannot be controlled. Yeah, we can't control thoughts. Let the thoughts come in. We are not saying that you don't think. No, that's not possible. Mind cannot sit idle. It is just going to come. Thoughts are going to come, go, come, go, come, go. Right? What I'm saying is, identify your thoughts. Learn to identify your thoughts. The moment you feel that thought is not required or not relevant, no problem. Let it come. The moment you feel that it is not relevant, you divert your mind into something else. The moment you divert your mind, that thought gets diluted. Secondly, thought is coming. Say one thought has come. Say thought of virus. It has come. Somebody called and he asked you. Now you can't say you just shut up the phone. You can't say that, right? You'll be talking with them on the phone and that fellow is discussing with you. Listen to it, no problem. Now what you do is, let your mind understand that this thought is not important for you. So don't connect that thought with your feeling. The moment you merge thought with feeling, that is problem. So feeling alag rakhiye, thought alag rakhiye. That thought aaya for that 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, let it settle down. Till the time it settles down, you try to think or do something else. All right? Yeah?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Harshit bhai, you had predicted this kind of thing and year 2020 to be a year of great upsets. This, if I remember, you had done this somewhere in October or November.
Correct.
2019.
That's right.
When we had the discussion.
Yeah, when we had discussed. Yeah.
So, and you had also explained about yin and yang. So if you could throw some light as to what made this kind of situation and how you balance the yin and yang also.
Yeah, sure. So, see, there are two energies. One is a positive energy and one is a negative energy. So one is what we call as yang and the other is yin. Father, mother, right? Summer, winter, day, night, light, dark, bright, dull. So yin and yang or positive and negative doesn't mean good and bad. It means we need positive and negative energies to be balanced. If both are in balance, then what happens? Then everything is fine, everything is comfortable. Now, what we saw is, as we saw in that presentation, that in year 2020, we saw that there is only water and fire energy present. Yeah, the movement there is water fire energy present. Water and fire energy is uncontrollable. Uncontrollable. Yeah, because one is absolutely yin, one is absolutely yang. It is not balanced. That is why to balance, we are adding wood energy, that is plant energy in between. So what we had done is we did study. So in year 2016, on 21st of December, the energy completely changed. And I'm sure you people are observing and seeing that there's a big change from 2016 onwards. That is starting from 2017 onwards, there's a big change. And every year is coming like a surprise to all of us. Yeah. So we are not going into any astrological prediction. As I said, I don't even know ABCD of astrology. But what we are seeing is what are these 5 elements doing and how we can balance the energy. See, things are not in our hand, but we know when there's imbalance in element, we can always introduce our intermediate elements to create balance. We cannot control nature. Yeah. So we have to see how we can harmonize the elements. So this year, my strong recommendation to everyone is take maximum oxygen. If you're not able to go out, allow the oxygen to come in from window. Utilize minimum air condition as long as you can sustain the heat, no problem. Yeah. Open the windows. A lot of people, they don't even open the windows because 24/7 air conditions are on. My request is open the windows, allow the energy to come in. Let it be for a few hours, no problem. If you cannot bear heat, no problem. Allow energy, take care of plant, and focus only on harmony. This will help in neutralizing and balancing the elements and energy. Yeah. Yeah, Vijay Bhai. So any questions?
I have a question. By which year do you see the things settling down?
So we are not getting into the month, year, when this virus will go away. No, let's not get into all those things because we can't see the prediction. We can't understand how it is. Yeah. Let us do a different exercise altogether is let us together heal the planet. Let us together become positive. Automatically the movement energies are positive. Nothing can disturb us. Right? Yeah. So Vijay Bhai, anything, any other questions you think? Any other point we need to discuss out?
No, nothing from my side. If anybody has got any suggestions, I already sent the affirmation to everybody. Anybody who's not received it can just let me know.
Fantastic. So afternoon, 12 o'clock, evening, 6 o'clock, let us together chant these affirmations till the time things settle down. Again, my request is chant with full affirmativity, full positivity and belief. And let's see that the energies change and transform soon as possible. Yeah.
Sure, great.
Sir, can you please repeat the timings?
Afternoon, 12 o'clock and evening, 6 o'clock.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Harshit Bhai.
Yeah, Vijay
As
Bhai.
usual, you've always been insightful.
So shall we conclude? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for an amazing
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Harshit Bhai. Thank you, Vijay.
My
Bye,
pleasure.
guys.
Thank you for infusing lots of positivity. Thank you, Vijay Bhai. Thanks a lot.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you and stay safe. Thank you.
Harshit bhai and Vijay bhai, thank you.
Thanks Vijay bhai for arranging this beautiful seminar, online seminar. Thank you Harshit bhai.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you.